What's up, Van Fam? Welcome back to another episode of Where's That Drippin' From and What's That Smell? Where the chaos is free and the Wi-Fi is questionable. In this week's episode, we come up with a conclusion to one problem I have, but a whole nother issue with another one. So stick around and let's see what this episode will bring us. What's up? So I picked up a couple things and I got them in the mail and I just wanted to show you. But first, I wanted to get some yogurts. Alright, so the first thing I picked up is so needed for the van, and I really hope that between this roll right here, I can finish and fix my issue. I have a couple different ideas with it, and hopefully this will work, or I can buy another roll and then finish what I need to do. So this right here is a rubber seal. And I'm hoping that that'll go across the back. So when I close the doors, it'll cross right across the back and make it so that it won't absorb any water and it will seal it completely. And I want to get it in there to see if it works, because we have some rain coming. Next, I just got a new shirt in. Anxious to see what it looks like. I love these guys. They always send some kind of stickers, new coasters that I always replace. This is through Sticker Mule. They're the ones that offer all my shirts. I do have that right on the website, and I do have a few different shirts available, including this one. So I'll show you that right now. This is the gray edition of my Van Life logo. I love the quality of these. They are a really nice tagless, at least a tri-blend or a poly blend. It's not a standard cotton shirt. They're great quality. They last a long time. I always turn them inside out when I wash them, but I do still have my first one that I've had for a couple years. So check them out. I'll leave the link below so you guys can check out the store, because I do have a bunch of stickers, magnets, and a bunch of different shirts on there. So, and I do have a couple more fun ones coming out too, so stay tuned, because I have some ideas. I've been trying to get the artwork done for them. Alright, next on the list. I really liked my underglow kit, so I went in and I picked up some more lights for them, just so I can get some LEDs installed on the outside. So I'll be installing these here soon as well. These are just a super bright LED light, and they'll fit the van. I think I'm replacing my tail lights. Next, and I can't wait to use this one. So I know I've complained a few times in the channel about how my Keurig took a crap. This is to replace my Keurig. At the Bring On Spring Bash, one of my friends, or the ambassador, Judy, she actually had a single cup little 12 volt, not a little 12 volt, little 110 low powered. All right. Coffee maker. And she let me use it because my Keurig recently just stopped working. So I went online and found a little single cup coffee maker. And it even came with a little cup and everything. And this thing was 20 bucks, guys. I got it right on Amazon. Of course, I checked out the reviews. I'll tell you, the cup looked bigger. But for $20, come on. That's awesome. So, in a couple weeks, we have our Sunset Park get-together down in Pennsylvania. And I really need to make sure I have coffee. I don't mind buying coffee at the gas stations while I'm in my day-to-day life, or picking it up at work and warming it up here and there. Like, I'm not opposed to that, which is what I've been doing recently. But when I was stuck at the campground last weekend with no phone, no coffee, I was frustrated. So I had to get something. This works for now. I'm also grabbing my percolator out of storage this week. So I am also grabbing my French press out of storage this week. So I at least have that as well. I don't always need powered coffee, but I relied so much on my Keurig and haven't used it in so long that I was pretty bummed last weekend. All right, so I've got my coffee. Now let's try out this coffee maker. First, I'll fill up the cup to make sure I don't overfill the coffee maker. I realize I'm a sloppy pourer, and I always spill things. That's why I literally have rags, paper towels, and everything within a hand's reach away. Well, I guess in reality, my whole house is about a reach away. Alright, pour in the water. Now let's get some coffee into the filter. Turn on the button and wait for it to brew. And this is only pulling about half the watts as my Keurig did. And you can see by that steam, that is definitely working. I'm going to go put on that weather stripping, and I hope that works. Or that seal, the rubber seal. Lights. Round one. All right, round two. It looks like we might get some rain. I know we have a lot of rain in the forecast. Not sure if we'll get some tonight. Oh, crap. But I got that new seal, and I have a couple things I want to test. Man. So I want to make sure these are clean. And right now I'm just taking disinfectant wipes, going through and wiping them all down. And I definitely want to make sure it's completely dry before I apply that weather stripping. So I'm just going through and completely wiping it down with a microfiber cloth. 54. All right, now I need to pull out 54 inches. Grab the knife. Hopefully we'll get one clean. Oh, look at that. It's clean and quick. Now, let's go get it up there. Man, I'm hoping this works. Now this is just like any other vinyl sticker. Prep the area you're putting it on. Pull off a little bit of the backing at a time. And make sure you go nice, slow, and steady. Try to get all those air bubbles out. And make sure you press it in the path you want to put it. Thankfully with this, there's actually a perfect little channel in there. You could actually see it while I was prepping it. And this fit right inside of that channel. Alright, perfect. This is going in great. And by the way, it's been like day 3 now. I took that out of the bag, and it definitely smells like straight leather up in here. It is pretty intense. And I like the leather smell, but I'd never buy that again. Just not my preference. Okay, let me take you back and show you this. I've got it all set in here. And actually, I feel kind of good about this one. So I connected it right over here. Right underneath. And it follows all the way across. There was a little channel and lip in here to go right inside of, underneath. And the way that this little rubber gasket or rubber seal is made, there's a lip at the end of it as well. So it almost fit right in there perfect. Now, I'm just hoping that it works. It's definitely exposed, which isn't a bad thing. I'm trying to get it so it's not coming over the lip and in. I guess we'll see soon. Everything's dry. I'm not just going to spray it to get it wet, so. Trial and error, baby. There's a lot of rain in the forecast. Right there's a drain hole over here. And the drain hole right there. So, and those are working too. You just got to keep them cleaned out. They get clogged kind of quick. All right, now I'm going to pull this stuff together, put this stuff away, then I'm going to eat these yogurts. Now throw this on time lapse so I don't bore you for too long. This is my everyday, before I go to bed, activity. Putting in my nightshades. And tonight I have to throw in the ones in the back as well. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I had to move the stuff on my bed. That's kind of why I didn't edit all this out, just to show you what reality is. I think I need to clean my windows because those aren't sticking too well. That did not work. I sometimes find these tripods to be a pain in the butt. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so the van's a little chaotic right now. Just really busy at work. And have a few projects in here that I want to get done. So there's more crap in here than I want there to be. But I mean, that'll be going out tomorrow. So it comes and it goes. I just have to keep up on it. Which I am. And I still have all this left to figure it out. So if that doesn't work, I'm going to try more on the actual door portion instead of just the inside of it. It's starting to rain. So now I get to see this in action. See if that back seal works or not. I'm always nervous about this. I always want to cross my fingers and just hope and pray. I am nervous, but I think it's going to work. I don't even think that's enough rain to make it wet. For the first time in 2 years of owning this van, I actually want it to rain out. It said it was in the forecast, and it's not raining. Whatever. With the weather getting nice, I've been in the mood to just get stuff done. Ooh, I just heard thunder. Maybe we will actually get some rain. So, back to where I was. I've been in the mood to just get stuff done. I've been determined and just motivated. So right now, I've got this little area of carpet that keeps on coming down. It gets worse and worse. And I just wiped it down with some cleaner wipes and then dried it off. And I want to go through and put a bunch of Gorilla Glue in there and just push it up and hold it against. I'm going to get a piece of cardboard and then put the Jackery in there. That way if it sticks against anything, it'll be the cardboard. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay, got my cardboard. Grab the knife. Now let's figure out the size. Oh, that's perfect. Always cut away. Wow. Cardboard. Gorilla Glue. Knife that needs to be put away. All right. Those projects are done. On to the next. Keep productive while I can. Yep, and that storm completely missed us. Nah, it is what it is. It took me 2 years to fix it, hopefully. So I guess I can wait until it rains. Whew. That was dusty. Now, let's make her shine. I always call him or her. I don't know, I always called my cars, when I did name them, I guess I always did call them girls. But this one being the big van that it is, it just didn't remind me of a girl's name. Good old Miles Maxwell. Oh, look at that. Ah, that feels better already. It's amazing how nasty these get. I haven't cleaned this like this since fall, so it's been all winter. All right. Looks like we're about ready to put this new rubber seal to the test. Because as you can hear, we have a nasty thunderstorm coming right now. Look at that. The storm has came through. It's still raining a little bit out here, but I'll definitely be able to tell if this seal worked or not, so we'll see. I am anxious. All right. Ooh, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, no, it's still soaked. Darn. No, you can still see the moisture on my hands. All right, more silicone. And on to the next solution. Darn. All right, guys, we are at the end of the video. I hope you guys like these kind of videos. This one right here was more just an update one, just showing you what's been going on this week, what I've been dealing with, the new things that came in. I hope you like it. If you like these kind of videos, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button and keep on coming back for more. I have a lot of fun weekly uploads, and there's a lot more to come. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. See you all next week.